Very good morning to all of you students. Welcome to the mathematics class. In this session, we will discuss chapter number 3 of class 10th, and the name of the chapter is pair of linear inequations in two variables. Students, this is the most important chapter according to your board syllabus, and from this chapter 2 to 3 questions generally asked in the examination. So this is important chapter, and this is not only important for the board examination, it is also important for the competitive examination. So you have to study this chapter very carefully. Okay students, and this chapter will contain at least two videos because this chapter is too long, so we have to understand this chapter very clearly. We have to take at least two parts of this chapter. So student, the first part of this chapter is given as, okay students. So first of all, I want to tell you some basic terms like algebraic expression. So a combination of constant and variable connected by four fundamental arithmetic expressions plus, minus, multiplication and addition is called algebraic expression. For example, 3 minus 7x comma 8 plus 9y square, 6 minus 7a plus 8b are the examples of algebraic expression. Clear? Next is equation. An algebraic expression is equated to some constant or other algebraic expression that relation is known as equation. For example, if we write algebraic expression equals to any constant, then it becomes equation. 3x plus 7 equals to 10, x square minus 7x plus 10 equals to 0, and so on. Now, the next topic is linear equation. If the greatest exponent of the variable in an equation is 1, then we can say that it is a linear equation, because linear means single. So, if the number of variables used in the linear equation is 1, then equation is said to be linear equation in one variable. For example, 3x plus 11 equals to 0, 9y minus 7 equals to 12, 6x minus 12 equals to 18 are the example of linear inequations or linear equations. Clear? So these are the equation in one variable. Clear? Now linear equation in two variable, then we will take two variable x and y, and they are connected by a equations. Like some examples are ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here x and y, two variables, are connected by an equation, then we can say that it is an example of linear equation in two variable. Clear? Now students, dependent and independent variable of a linear equation in two variables. So see an equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and from this equation we can find the value of x, and it will be 5 minus 2y upon 3. So here we can put any value of y according to your choice. That means y is free and the value of x depend on the value of y, then we can say that y is dependent, sorry, x is dependent. So x is a dependent variable and y is an independent variable. Clear? Now students, we will discuss here system of simultaneous equation. Set of two linear equations in two variable written in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a1 comma b1, a2 comma b2 is not equals to 0. Then to get solution of simultaneous linear equation in two variables, two methods are given. So we can solve this equation by two methods. First method is graphical method and second one is algebraic method. Clear students? Now There are three possibilities of two given lines in a plane. First, when the lines are intersecting, if the lines are intersecting, the equations are consistent. That means we will get the solution of these two equations, and there exists a unique solution, and the point of intersection gives the unique solution of the given two lines. Now, when the lines are parallel, if the lines are parallel, we have no solutions, and system is said to be inconsistent. When the lines are coincident, coincident, if the both the equations are represented by same the line, then the two given equations are said to be dependent equations. Clear? Okay, students. Consistency and inconsistency of system of simultaneous linear equation. For system of simultaneous linear equation in two variable, two equations are given: a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, where a1 b1 comma a2 b2 is not equals to 0. Clear? So there should be three condition can be possible. So first condition is if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then the system is said to be consistent with unique solution. The next condition is if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then the system is said to be inconsistent or no solution in common. Clear? The third condition is if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then the system is said to be consistent with infinitely many solutions. So there are three conditions by which we can find the solution of any linear equation. Clear? Okay, students. Now, in order to solve any equation by the graphical method, you have to use the following process. Example number 4, show graphically that the system of equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 10 and 4x plus 6y is equal to 12 has no solution. So here from equation number 1 we can find the value of y, and it will be 10 minus 2x upon 3, and from the second equation 4x plus 6y is equal to 12, we get y is equal to 12 minus 4x upon 6. Now put the value of x and we get the value of y, and draw a table from the equation number 1. In the same way, by putting the values of x we get the values of y and we get another table. Now with the help of these two tables which is shown in the figure, draw a graph on the same paper. We get two parallel lines in the figure, and these two lines never intersect at any point. That means the solution of these two equations cannot be possible. That means they are not have any solution. Clear? Okay, students. And in the second condition, if both two lines intersect at any point, then we can say that the two lines are have a unique solution. And if in any case two lines are lie on each other, that means they are overlap. In this case we have a number of solutions. Okay, students. So these are the graphical method, and with the graphical method we can solve any system of linear equation. Now student, the exercise 3.1 is based on the graphical method. So this is your homework and you have to complete this exercise and solve as much as possible questions, and each questions are related to graphical method. Clear? Now we will discuss algebraic method of solving a pair of linear equations. So in order to solve any linear equation by algebraic method, there are three methods. First, method of elimination by substitution, method of elimination by equating the coefficient, and third one is method of cross multiplication. Clear? So there are three methods by which we can solve any equation by algebra. So we will discuss one by one each method with example. So first method is substitution method. Student, in this method we have two equation, and from one equation we have to find the value of any variable, and we put the value of that variable into another equation and we get x or y. Clear? So see example. Solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution method. Take first example, x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4. So first of all, from equation 1, x plus y is equal to 14, we will find, and the second equation is x minus y equals to 4. So from second equation, we will find y is equal to x minus 4, and we will put this value in equation number 1. So by putting, we get x is equal to 9. Now the value of x we will put in the second equation and we get the value of x. Clear? So x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5 is the required solution. Clear? Now see another example. Under root 2x plus under root 3y is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. And under root 3x minus under root 8y is equal to 0. Equation number 2. Now from equation 2 we get under root 8 y is equal to under root 3x. So the value of y will be under root 3x upon under root 8. Now put this value in equation number 3rd. We get the required value of x and it will be 0. So y is also 0. So by the substitution method, we can find the value of any variable from any equation in the term of second variable and put it into the second equation, and we get the value of both variables. Clear? So exercise 3.2 is just depend on the substitution method. So you can solve all the questions which are related to substitution method and they are very simple. Clear? This is your homework. Now the next method is method of elimination by equating the coefficients. That means in this method we will equate the coefficient of same variable in both two equations, and after that we have to eliminate any one variable, and after that we can use substitution method. Clear? So we will discuss here example number 1. Here